Hello guys, how are we doing today? On today's video, I'm going to be going through Unit 2, Atoms, Elements and Compound. It's quite a lengthy unit, but I've broken it down to the subsections. And today it's just going to be a very short one and surely a basics of it. So it's a core element and you need to be able to differentiate elements, compounds and mixtures and what are they. Okay, so we know they're substances, right? These are all substances. This is a little basic fact recall that we've learned this in previous years. So we're just recalling. A substance is divided into a pure substance as well as a mixture. All right? And this pure, you don't need to know the division of it. You just want to know elements, compounds, and mixture, right? This pure substance is now divided into elements and compounds. So really, all you need to know is your elements, your compounds, and your mixture. All right? So what are elements? Elements are substances. They're pure substances for one. Let me just change the color. What do we have here? Blue. Okay. It's a pure substance and it's made up of atoms. All right? So it's a pure substance made up of atoms, and one key thing about elements is they cannot be split into anything smaller. All right? So I'm not sure if I had copied my periodic table here. There we go. Let me just enlarge it a little bit. So all of these in this periodic table are all elements, okay? We can take any element. We can take lithium, for example. And lithium cannot be broken down to anything simpler, okay? These are all the elements that we have and that we're supposed to know. Now, that's basically it. Nothing really complicated, is it? And now we're going to go to compounds. What are compounds, all right? Compounds are also pure substances, right? And they are made up of two elements, two or more elements when they are combining chemically, okay? That are combined, that are chemically combined. What exactly does it mean to chemically combine? Chemically combine means if I take an element, going back to the periodic table, let's say I want to take my magnesium over here, and if I take my oxygen over here, and I say, okay, I'm going to bring my magnesium, which is an element, and oxygen, which is an element, then I'll chemically combine them to form a completely different compound. Okay, it's not the same as a magnesium. It doesn't have the same properties of oxygen. It is a completely different compound. So that's what we mean by chemically combined. All right, and chemically combined, these compounds cannot be separated into the element to magnesium and oxygen by physical means, okay? Cannot be separated back to elements, back to the initial elements by physical means. What does it mean? What this means is if I take this magnesium oxide that I created, okay? If I bring my magnesium oxide and I put let's say a filter funnel here and a filtering paper, I can't get my oxygen back this way, can I? I can't get my magnesium this way, can I? Absolutely not. So you can't separate it by physical means, all right? Now we're done with pure substances. Let's go to mixtures, all right? Let's change the color. We'll use, a little dark pink for mixtures. Mixtures are the combination of two or more substances, but you know what's different here? Wait, combination of two or more substances that are not all right, that's the keyword, that are not chemically combined. What does this mean? That are not chemically combined. An example of a mixture, for example, could be, let's say, sand and water, right? If I bring my little water here, or just take a seawater, it's obviously gonna have just like little sand. And if I put it into a pot here and it boils, my water evaporates, leaving me my sand in the end. So, in other words, a mixture can be physically, oh, that's a bit, let me fix my wording, can be separated by physical means. All right. Or I could also filter this water and get my if I get my test tube, let's say, and filter it with a filter tunnel, funnel, sorry. I will get my water here, and here will be the sand. This would be the water. So I can technically separate it by these physical, like evaporation, filtration. You know, we know these physical separation methods, all right? So, that's it pretty much. That's it. So if I gave an example of mixtures, which is sand and water, soil and water, all these simple stuff. Salt and water is also another example. Compounds, these, you know, chemically combined compounds that form like a completely different, you know, mixed as pure substance, a completely different compounds, that is, and elements are everything in the periodic table that we are given. So it's pretty much that. Thank you guys for watching, and the next topic will be on 2.2. So thank you guys, and see you in the next video.